a new video of Cooking Kosher. Most of you guys told us to be doing some desserts, and it's winter vacation, come on. So we're going to be making red velvet cupcakes with some blue frosting and some white snowflakes. It's very fun, simple, and tasty. Here are the ingredients. First, you're going to need some room temperature butter, some red food coloring, blue food coloring, baking powder, baking soda, cocoa, milk. Don't worry, we're going to add the amounts in the description below. Sugar crystals, pure vanilla, salt, sugar, confectioner's sugar, a hand mixer because if you mix with a spatula, it'll take hours, all-purpose flour, 2 bowls, and some eggs.
Okay, we have Serena Ross here. She's going to be our dry ingredients girl. So Serena, you're going to start by doing 1.3 cups of all-purpose flour. So grab your cup, put that in your big bowl. Good. Now you're going to do 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. That's half a tablespoon. So if 3 tablespoons, then you need 6 of those. That's 1.
Touchy, some spilled.
It's okay.
Oh, it's so soft. 3.
Serena, take your finger like this. Take your finger. Yeah, just snip. Yep, that's good. 4. Keep going.
5.
Good.
6.
Excellent. Now you need 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Good. And now half a teaspoon of salt. So just take with your hand, take the salt container, and put in a bunch of pinches. No, more. You can put more. Put more.
But then it's going to be salty.
Put more. Don't worry. You want a little bit of salt in there. 1 more pinch after that, and you should be good. Actually, you know what? Another one after that. Really? You need more. And 1 more. Promise you, the last one. I promise. Okay, 1 more.
No.
Okay,
I
fine.
promise.
Okay. And the last one, you're going to do 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Beautiful. Look at how she does it. Now you could put that down and you could start mixing. Don't mix too hard because it'll spill.
And hold on to the bowl when you mix. So if you mix without holding on to the bowl, then it will spill.
That's right. Now mix it. Try and combine it evenly. Excellent. Next up, we have Joshua Ross on the wet ingredients. All right, so Joshie, let's start by taking some room temperature butter. You'll use the spatula. Schlep it in. Now, you're going to add to that almost 1 cup of granulated sugar. Take your time. Baking is all about taking your time. You don't want to rush. Shake it in and do almost a full cup. That's good. Okay, now Joshie, you're going to do the hardest part here. You're going to use your electric mixer, your hand mixer, which we just got and toiveled at the mikvah, and you're going to cream the butter. You know what creaming the butter means? What does it mean?
I don't know.
Then why did you say yes? Okay, hold the bowl with your right hand, and you're going to start creaming that butter. You're going to mix the butter and the sugar together. So go ahead. Start it on the low setting. You see the butter starting to form into chunks. You're doing great, Josh. Is it fun? This is a good thing to do with kids on a snowy day for yeshiva break or for winter vacation. Is your arm getting tired yet? Yeah?
My arm is numb.
It's numb? So pause for a second. Pause the thing. Let's scrape down the sides. Hold the bowl.
This looks good.
Okay, good. Put your spatula back down. Now this time when you turn on your mixer, you can go a little bit, start low and go a little bit higher.
Yeah!
Joshie's never used an electric mixer before. We just bought this today for this recipe. You want to sponsor our next product for Cooking Kosher? Give us a holler and let us know if you want to be a sponsor.
A little bit longer.
A little bit longer? All right, keep going.
I think we're done.
We're good? Okay, shut it off. Okay, put your mixer down carefully. Now, the next step, Joshie. You ready? Mm-hmm. You're going to crack 2 eggs, 1 at a time. Okay, check for blood spot.
Nope, no blood spots.
Kosher, get it in there. This is Cooking Kosher after all. Now, Josh, start on the lowest setting and slowly combine that egg. You got to do these 1 at a time.
Look at that.
Joshie, what does it say on your shirt?
I don't know. I just wear a shirt.
You just wear a shirt. All right, good. That's enough, Joshie. Let's do 1 more egg. Again, into the cup. Check for shells also. I think you got a shell in there. Try and get that out with your finger. Your hands are clean, right? If you can't get it out, then when you pour it, you can kind of block it as you pour. Is there any blood spots or you're good?
No, there's no blood spots.
Okay, so get it in and block the shell from going.
That's like good.
Did the shell go in?
Yeah. Where?
Right there.
There.
Get that shell, Josh.
I have it.
All right. Put that shell away. Hold that bowl tight. There we go. It's becoming nice and creamy. Okay, I think that's good. You're totally combined. Put your stand mixer down. Now you're gonna add 3/4 of a cup of milk. Okay, add it in. Good, and you could close that up. You're doing great, Josh. Next, you could add a teaspoon of vanilla.
Teaspoon.
Yep, dump it in. Close your vanilla. Joshy, now you're gonna add the pièce de résistance. 2 teaspoons of red food coloring.
2 of these.
Put that in.
1.
This is why it's called devil's food. Take your spatula, slowly combine them, because it would be crazy.
What
Okay.
about this?
I don't know. We're back with Serena Ross here. Joshy did a great job. Serena, do you think Joshy did a great job or what?
Yeah, I kept clapping.
Now you are going to do the important job of combining the wet ingredients.
And I'm going to make the frosting.
No, we're not defrosting yet.
Oh.
Wet ingredients and dry ingredients. Take your cup measure. Take a nice big cupful. That's good. That's good. Put that in. Do another one of those. Good. Now take your whisk. Start mixing that in. You're combining now. Now, Serena, here's a good time to scrape down your sides. Scrape down those sides. Keep going. You're doing a great job, Serenchik.
Thank you. Look how dark that is. It's like a galaxy color.
Pick up your dry bowl and just gently tap it into your wet. Just like that. Keep going. Keep going. Put it down and mix. Good job, Serena. That was not an easy job. And gently dump it all in. Okay? Dump. Whoa. Let's mix it up. We're all combined. This is looking like... Oh, Joshy's clapping again. When Joshy claps, it means it's getting good. Okay, Serena, I'm going to come in to help you scrape down the sides for the last one, okay? So watch how we scrape down the sides. We get it all off. This is looking so good.
That's it.
Serena, does it look good to you? Logical.
Looks like frosting.
Logical. Okay, look at our cupcake mix now. I'm not going to overmix this. If you overmix it, your mix gets kind of tough. So just leave it and just combine it. And look at that. Red velvet. You guys want to start making them?
Yeah!
Okay, let's do it. Okay, now Serena's going to preheat our oven to 350. Go ahead, Serena. Okay, and let's turn it on. Get those cupcakes nice and hot before we put them in. Joshy is going to show you our new Lodge cupcake muffin pan. It's a heavy cast iron pan. Yeah, you could see the cupcakes. It has 7 cups. We're going to fill it with our cupcake liners. Joshy's going to go first, and then kids are going to take turns filling them up. We got a bunch of different colors today. Oh, look at how well they work together. Oh, these kids always get along so perfectly. They're such good teammates. Ooh, she went in the middle first.
Oh, no, this
Okay.
one we said sweet.
Ooh, switch. Okay, the kids started filling the cupcakes, and then I kicked the tripod, and the phone fell, and the camera broke, and then we had to go to the Apple store and get a new phone.
Yep, that's what I... Not true. It's just a joke.
Okay, so what happened really was we started filling the cupcakes, and then all of a sudden a robber came in, and they stole our camera, and then we had to stop taking the video, and then we took them to the police, and now we got a new camera.
Not true.
Anyway, the kids started filling the cupcakes. They're going to show you how they do it. They got 2 left here. She's a wild woman. She just flops it in.
Just want to soak it in.
You want to fill them up about 3/4 of the way full so that they have a little room to rise, because you do have some baking powder in here.
What happened is the phone was full of...
No, Serena, that's such a boring story. What really happened was all of a sudden a UFO landed. And what happened was the aliens came, they took our camera, and we stopped filling cupcakes because we had to...
Not true.
All right, guys, we got our full muffin tins, eh? Okay. Oh my goodness, are you going to look at that? Whoa.
I just lick some.
Let's go.
So I just got my lipstick on, and now my lipstick turned edible. Who knows how?
Red velvet lipstick?
Duh, that's what people do.
Can I see it? Can you lick it? Come closer a little bit. All right, now Joshy's going to put our cupcakes in the oven. Go ahead, Joshy. Open it up. Good. Close that oven. And he's going to set it for about 20 to 25 minutes. We'll check it after about 20 minutes. Okay, and after about 22 minutes, the cupcakes look incredible. Joshy's going to do the toothpick test for us now. He's going to insert that toothpick right into the center of any cupcake. And if it comes out clean, then they are done. Let's take a look, Joshy. Yep, looks perfectly clean. All right, now we'll let them cool, and we'll get on to icing. It is time to make icing. As you can see, our cupcakes are done. They are beautiful cupcakes. red velvet. Wait till you see the inside of them. And it's time to make some icing. Serena, what are you doing? So you guys may notice that these kids are wearing different clothing. Kids, can we see your new outfits?
My birthday outfit!
So what happened was they were so excited about the cupcakes that they started eating the cupcakes and red velvet poured all over their bodies, and all of a sudden they were covered in red and they looked like...
Not true. What happened was we were too tired to finish, and my dad said we had to go to bed, so we went to bed, and it's the morning, so we're finishing the video.
All right, you guys ready to make some icing?
Bacon!
First, we need some room temperature butter. Josh, you have that?
Ooh, it's right here.
Has it been sitting out on the counter?
Yes, it has.
Okay, great. About a half a stick of butter for the amount of cupcakes we have. On your mark, get set,
go. He's a professional.
Continue. 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Powdered sugar. There.
So Joshy's got about a third in there. Now, if you don't start it on a low setting, the powdered sugar will fly everywhere. So what I want you to do is put it inside the sugar and the butter and start it really slow. Okay, so that time we only did 4 minutes.
Great.
Serena, add about half of the remaining sugar. You hold it. I'll tap.
And you tell me when it's enough. There. Enough.
Good. On your mark, it's set, go!
Now it's looking like buttercream.
It's coming together. Ooh, it really is changing.
Continue.
Let's keep going. Joshy, let's press start. Ready, and go. Okay, Joshy, our timer is up. Joshy's gonna add in the rest of the sugar. Tap that whole thing out, Josh. Lowest setting, go. 4 minutes, guys. I think we're just about good, guys. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
The kids have agreed to let me finish this up, but let's start adding milk. All right, so we're gonna add it about a teaspoon at a time, half a teaspoon at a time. This doesn't need to be mixed a long time, just till it's combined. Good, and now we're gonna add some more. It's really just until we get the consistency that we want. You may want it a little thicker, you may want it a little thinner, and you see how it's getting really, really creamy now. We're almost there. Now the last one, we're actually gonna add in our flavorings. Because right now, the only 2 ingredients that have gone into here are butter and the icing sugar. Now we're gonna add a flavoring of vanilla, pure vanilla extract. Please buy the good stuff, it makes a difference. And I'm gonna add in just the smallest amount I can. Take your time. Just drop in a small amount. And then the last ingredient we're gonna add is our food coloring. Here we're using blue because the kids want a nice light blue, like a sky blue kind of color. So I'm just gonna add the smallest amount. If we need more, we'll add more. Tiny bit in there, okay? You see how intense that blue color is. I'm gonna actually start with the spatula just to combine it a little bit. Ooh, kids, you see that?
That's a sky color.
A little bit, a little darker.
A little
Serena's
dark.
peeking her
what I was
head
looking
over
for.
here.
It's good. It's a nice
That's what I was.
Oh, it's getting nice.
Yeah,
So we're just gonna combine it and then we're gonna mix it one more time, beat it together, and we have our icing to ice our cupcake.
Is that enough to ice all our cupcakes?
I think it
This
is.
is a sky color. You
Yeah.
do not have to make the same cupcake.
What is this? The dance of joy? The dance of buttercream? The dance of buttercream.
The dance of cupcake!
Who's ready to ice them? We need to scrape down the bowl one more time, and then we're gonna put it into our piping bag. So let's scrape it down.
I want to taste them.
How does that look, guys? Good. Okay, let's get our icing bag. And then you just put your tip in your bag, slide it to the bottom. There we go.
Frosting?
You hold it, and I'm gonna scoop our frosting inside. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Whoa, this is looking good.
if you're doing the whole cupcake, just put the whole frosting.
Yeah, and you could do different colors if you want. You could do one that's red, and you just have to divide it into different bowls. We're gonna unfold, and we're gonna start pushing the cream down. Press it, squeeze it down, press it down.
It's coming. Oh.
Good. And now you're gonna tie a nice knot on the back, and you're ready for icing. So here we are with our cupcakes, and we have our icing bag, which is filled with our sky blue icing, and we're each gonna get a chance to do 2. So I'm gonna go first, and then you guys are gonna get a turn, all right? We ready?
Yep.
So here's how we do it. I'm gonna do this first one here. Squeeze.
That was a nice one.
There's mine. Josh, you wanna do one? Squeeze that back. Oh, Joshy did a swirl one. Okay, now Serena gets a turn. Oh, she's making lines.
What is this?
Oh, she's making like a W pattern. Whoa, from every side. Now you could use different tips. When we bought our set, we bought these tips with it. It has like a little pointy one, a little tulip one, and then we have the traditional one that the kids are using. All right, now my turn.
Tati's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do.
Oh.
Oh, that's the one.
I was about to think of doing that one on this, but no.
And the good thing about frosting like this is, actually, you know what? You could do a second row of this. You could like cross
This
them.
one did not come out that good.
The good thing about this type of icing technique is, even if you mess it up, it still tastes good. So it's all about the fun of it.
We saw a lot of recipes on the videos.
Do a pattern. Whoa! Serena, you're a wild woman! This last one is going to be an adult cupcake.
We're not going to share that cupcake.
That's it. That's how adults do their cupcakes, because they want it to be healthy, right? Now, kids, the last job. No, before we eat, we need the snowflakes. Get them.
Can I put on my face?
There's the snowflakes.
Okay, my turn.
Now comes the tasting time. Delicious cupcakes, red velvet with blue frosting and white snowflakes, just like Serena said. I'm going to give out napkins to the kids. And we are going to make a bracha. What's the bracha, kids?
No.
Zano. Okay, let's give out the cupcakes. Joshie, what are you taking? Okay, and now one for Serena.
I'll take this one.
And can someone choose one for me, please?
Yes, I will. I'll pick the grown-up one.
Oh, thank you. It's very grown-up. I'm a very big grown-up. You ready, guys, for the bracha? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei zano.
Is it good? Is the frosting good?
Oh, wow.
Okay, I'm trying it.
That's really good. Oh.
Oh.
Ow. That was really good. Do you like it?
Yeah.
The cream is too creamy.
I like it like that.
Here, you want a bite of my cupcake without the cream? Right here? Just the cupcake.
That's good.
Okay, Serena seems to have decided that she put too much frosting. Maybe buttercream is not Serena's style. She likes whipped cream better. You like whipped cream?
Yeah.
Okay. That is it for this episode of Cooking Kosher, where today we made red velvet cupcakes with blue frosting and white snowflakes. So grateful you guys joined us for this one. We really had a great time with you.
Don't forget to smack that like button and subscribe for more videos. Bye.
See you next time. Joshie's got his mouth full, eh?